Of course, the spotlight is on police officers across the country right now and how they do their jobs and how to hold them accountable if they do step out of line. Some social scientists at Texas A&M Corpus Christi say police body cams can help with those concerns and more. Michael Gibson tonight on a new research study underway at the university.
Turn around and put your hands on the car.
Many police departments across the coastal bend and from around the country have been using body cameras for quite a while now. But they were basically being used to settle disputes on what exactly happened between an officer and the public in an effort to try and reduce complaints against police.
Well, now the public wants them to solve problems of their own behavior. The public is demanding that the police look at themselves. That's the problem for the public.
That's Dr. Wendy Pollock, who's a social scientist at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. She and other researchers teamed up to go through a random selection of body camera footage from the Aransas Pass Police Department.
We would do, as researchers, an external review of that footage and then release to them a very detailed report of not only legal problems that they may be having with their officers, but any patterns that we see in behavior from the officers.
Aransas Pass Police Chief Eric Blanchard tells 3 News that his officers did not even know that their interactions with the public caught on their body cameras were ever going to be used as part of a research study.
From one person to the next, one sex to the next, there was no disparaging interactions. There was no differentiation in how we policed folks from race, ethnicity, or sex. And I'm very proud of that fact.
Researchers say that Aransas Pass is the first of what they hope will be many more police departments who will allow them to use their scientific knowledge to help bridge the gap that sometimes exists between police and the public. Michael Gibson, 3 News.